I recently went to an alpaca farm where they sell retro games, and who can say no to paying £30 for a Japanese import that not only can you never play, but that even if you could, you wouldn't understand. But such is the life of an adult gamer. I made sure to pick up anything where the lead characters have teal coloured hair, and I did quite well. Can I play either of these? No. Should I have left them for someone who may have actually used them? Obviously, yes. I am a little worm. While there, I saw a carry case for Donkey Konga, but even more surprising was this rare Bandai RX-78 Gundam home computer. I didn't even know this existed, and apparently few do. It was released in 1983 and sports 30 KB of RAM, a display resolution of 192 by 184 pixels, which is a little under half the size of a Twitter icon, and 8 whole bits. It also boasts a 27 colour display, which is loads when you think about it. I mean, can anyone even name more than 27 colours without having to make some up? Only a handful of games were ever released for it, and only a fraction of those are available to play as ROMs. I only mention this in case you want to break the law, because obviously I bought the incredibly expensive machine and each of the following games legally. Let's take a look while we can. First up, we have Champion Racer, where you compete against 59 other drivers. 59! Unsurprisingly, high-speed collisions are a near constant occurrence. Low-speed collisions too. The game kindly keeps track of just how many cars you've hit, as well as how many have hit you. Yes, that's right. If you're lucky enough to not be in 60th place for too long, a car you cannot see coming is likely to rear-end you, which isn't half as much fun as it sounds. I guess when your hardware limitations don't allow for varying tracks or vehicles, all you can do is make your racing game such a pain to play that nobody will be seeing first place without the dedication of a monk. That's longevity. Obviously, you can't release an RX-78 home computer without putting a Gundam game on it, so here we are. This is Mobile Suit Gundam: The Battle of Lunar 2, and definitely the flagship game for the system, aka the only one anyone would have given half a generous shit about. Just like in the show, Amuro the Gundam has to single-handedly take on the evil Zeon army after they get a little bit, oh, I don't want to be ruled by a corrupt, uncaring government that's located 1.5 million kilometers away. Watch out, Amuro! They're trying to gain independence! But if war is too childish for you, then don't worry, we've also got adult games, such as Perfect Mahjong. Okay, this is my first time playing this, so let's just see how we get on. Okay, I just have to... yes, I see. Right, so I just... Yeah, there we go. I won. Now with Mahjong conquered, I can retire with a 100% success rate. The next world to conquer is that of Super Motocross, which feels less like a thrilling dirt bike stunt show and more like forcing an old 50p through your small intestine. I can, however, recommend it to anyone who is a fan of pixelated representations of men falling off pixelated representations of motorbikes. If that's your bag, then prepare to have that bag stuffed. This might be the only game where I've crashed into my own speed display. Here we have Sekigahara, which is, as you can see, a realistic recreation of the Battle of Sekigahara in the year 1600, which, I don't have to tell you, was the largest battle in Japanese feudal history, and considered by many to be the most important. I mean, it did lead to the establishment of the Tokugawa shogunate, which went on to rule until 1868. Tell me it didn't. Tell me the Toyotomi defeat did not lead to the establishment of the Tokugawa shogunate. Okay, look, I'll level with you. I have no idea how to make anything happen in this fucking game, so let's just move on. Slightly more familiar territory here. The Pro Wrestling is a strictly two-player affair, which puts me in a slightly tricky situation. I don't know who I could phone up to say, here, I'm playing The Pro Wrestling on a Bandai RX-78 Gundam home computer and I need someone to control the second wrestler for a few seconds just to get some footage. You know? If you have someone in your life who would immediately say yes to a question like that, well, I just hope you appreciate them. Meanwhile, I'll just very awkwardly use both controllers at once. Yeah, here we go. God, the air is electric tonight here in the Green Dome, and the crowd is abstract to the point of near unrecognizability. Thank God I didn't buy something other than this. Whew. You know, I think I could get into this great expense but with very little payoff thing. Very popular these days. Definitely better than reading books anyway. Next time on the Infinite Review, the Othello Multivision.